Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Board Gaming Life playthrough. Today we're playing a one-on-one game of Azul, trying to stay sharp for the World Series of Board Gaming coming up, as well as the uh, World Board Gaming Championships also coming up. So let's take a look at what we have. The, the black player went and grabbed the 3 blue tiles. We are going to. All right, there's 4 blues, 1 black, 4 reds, 6 yellows, and 2 snowflakes. Black seems to be the rarest. I can't stop the black player from finishing his row of blues because there's 2 factories with 2 blue tiles each. Can we take the rarest one, which is the black? The black player did finish their 5th row. I'm going to take these 2 reds and the first player in turn order tile for the next round. Okay. I'm going to grab the 2 yellows to try and complete my my column. Okay, I know he wants those the 2 other yellows to complete his 4th row. I cannot let him have those. I'm going to take one and put one on the floor. I have a feeling he'd put those whites in his 3rd row to try and complete his 2nd. Oh no, he put them in the 1st row. That's not a great move for him because he's not getting many adjacency points. But I will take the reds, and then what will I do with them? Reds are nowhere near my column, but I can't take 4 more negative points. I gotta put them. I'll put them here. Right, so I'm going first this time. If I can somehow stop my opponent from completing his yellows, that would be great. The yellows in his 4th row. I'm gonna take the 3 yellows, and I'm gonna put them here. It's not directly underneath, but if I get a yellow in the 4th row, I should be able to get some adjacency points with the red and blue tiles here. I do want to stop him from finishing his yellow, so I'm going to do that. Even though the snowflakes don't fit great into my board in terms of adjacency points, I will take the 3. It's hard to give up 3. And I am going to Put the yellow up there. I'll take 1 negative point. He's all over the place, so he's not getting a whole lot of adjacency points. I'm not going to either in this round, but I would have loved to, even though I got those 6 points with the in my second column, I would have liked to be more connected. He's going first. There's only 3 red tiles on the board to complete my 5th row, so it looks like I'm going to stay clogged as well. In addition to the black players' 4th row. Okay, it's my turn. I want well, if I take this yellow and put the 2 blues in the middle, he's going to take all 3 blues and the first player marker and put him in his 3rd row. I can't do that. I'll take this yellow and put it here. I don't think he's going to take those 2 reds. He might save them for me. If he just takes that yellow, that puts 4 blues in the middle, along with the first player marker. So I'll definitely take those in my 4th row. Okay, got 2 reds available. I've got 3 snowflakes, 1 black. Even if I take the 2 reds, my 5th row will still be incomplete. Right. I'm going to take the reds and the first player marker, or the first player tile for next round. I had a feeling you'd do that. I'll take the yellow to keep his 4th row incomplete, and he needs 2 more snowflakes and 2 more yellows. I will take a snowflake from here, put it in my 1st row. He's got nowhere to put the blacks, which is what I want. I'm going to try and complete my middle row as well, but he's going to get 5 bonus. 5 negative points. And both his big rows on the bottom are incomplete and taking up space. All right, I'm going first. I'd like to complete. Let me do a count: 4 blacks, 4 blues, 5 reds, 3 snowflakes, and 4 yellows. He needs. He needs 2 yellows. Well, I can't stop him from getting the 2 yellows because I can't use them. I need to finish my reds. I'm 4/5 of the way to a 5 of kind in yellows. Going to. I'll take that. Yeah, I knew he'd take the 2 yellows. I wasn't sure if he'd do it on his first move, but I knew he'd take them because I couldn't take them. Red. I don't have enough blues for my 4th row. I can't put snowflakes there either. I will take a single red and I'm going to put it in my 1st row for adjacency points. I'll worry about my 5th row later. I think maybe I'll take it now. I have to put a red in the floor anyway. But at least I got the privilege of going first next round. All right. I can't trap my opponent because no matter which of these colors he takes, he's got a place for them. Then I will just take. I don't want the blacks. Or actually, do I? So yeah, this gets me a column. It's really hard to pass up 4 of a kind. Hmm. You can use either of these, and I can't use the yellow, so I'm going to take the snowflake. At least I've cleared up all my rows. And I get to go first next round. And by the way, I can end the game this round. We'll soak my opponent. But 2 blacks or a single blue in either of my first 2 rows is what I need to end the game. Let's see what the scores are. Yeah, I like my score. I think I should end the game next round, unless something disastrous happens. I've got a 19-point lead. It's my turn. And let me do a count. I got 4 blacks, a single blue, which I will take. I can end the game with that. Um, 4 blacks, 1 blue, 5 red, 7 white, 7 snowflakes, including a 3 of a kind, and 3 yellows. 3 yellows, I can't complete it, but I'm going to. You can have the first player. There won't be a next round. And if he takes snowflakes, yeah, I saw him taking that. But I still think I can win. going to put the reds there for some adjacency points. I just need one more red to finish it, and I'd like to take 2 blacks for my second row. With all those adjacency points, I think that should put me over the top. So 1 red. He's got nowhere to put the black, so those 2 blacks are pretty safe. They'll still be there when it gets back to me. Mm. For this game, I've been focusing a lot on, like strategy-wise, I've been focusing a lot on keeping the other players' rows incomplete, sort of disrupting their plans that way. Because the longer a row stays incomplete, for example, his 4th row was incomplete with the yellows for quite a while. I think that helped me because the more of his rows are incomplete, and the longer they remain incomplete, the less points you can score. I'm going to think there's nothing I can complete. And what does he need? He needs a yellow. Well, if he takes a yellow, he'll get a negative, but he'll get 7 adjacency points. We have to deny him the yellow. Giving him a black. He can't use a black. He's got a place to put the reds. He has no places to put the black or the snowflakes. So I'll take the yellows. I'll put them here. It's the only place I can put them in the 5th row. I also want to stick my opponent with some unusable tiles. Although it may not make a huge difference this game with the difference, but just for practice. My turn. I can use the reds. My opponent. I can place the snowflake. My opponents cannot, and I can't place the black. So I can place the reds. Looks like I'm probably gonna get stuck with something I can't place. It's okay. And that's gonna go on my floor. Just one negative point. My opponent's got 4. That's fine. And final scoring. So I got 2 horizontal rows for 2 points each, and I've got um, one column. I almost got 5 of a kind in yellows, but that's fine. We ended up winning with a score of 35, which is great. So there you go. So just to recap what we did. Focused on adjacency points as always. Our opponent was at least at the beginning of the game, his tiles were all over the place, and he wasn't getting adjacency points because they were all separated. And we remember to keep a count of tiles at the beginning of every round, see which tiles are rare and which are plentiful. That makes a difference. And but we focused this game as I wanted to on keeping the opponent's rows as unfilled as possible for as long as possible, especially his yellow row in his 4th row, and focused on not leaving um, enticing choices whenever, especially when the first tile, the first player tile is in the middle. Because if you leave something enticing and the first player tile is there, they're probably just going to grab it. Make sure that what's in the middle is not something that your opponents want. And Yeah, try and get the first player tile as often as you can, especially in the next to last round, because um, having the first player tile in the final round can be very beneficial, especially if there's, well, depending on the game, but especially when there's only a few tiles of a color that you need, for example. So yeah, and always when you take, always focus on what the opponent needs and does not need. That's a very vital consideration. I've seen a lot of Azul players just play their own game and almost like it's a solitaire. It's not solitaire. You've got to keep opponents' plans and boards very much on top of your mind. Otherwise, you know, they could they could beat you, and that's not what you want. Well, okay, there you go. That was a two-player game of Azul, just to try a few new strategies and um, stay sharp for upcoming board game tournaments. If you like that, please click on the like button and consider subscribing as well. That way you'll be notified of the other board gaming related videos that we'll be putting on soon. And until next time, happy gaming, and we will see you soon. Bye.